Hey y'all, it's me Alex. Today I thought I would sit down and do a chatty get ready with me video. I haven't done one of these in a while and like life things have been happening that I wanted to share. I also have a few products that I picked up from Ulta today because it's finals week and I felt like doing a tiny bit of retail therapy, as in like buying some lip balm and like a NYX bronzer and stuff. So yeah, I got some stories and I got some opinions, and I also just wanted to just sit down and do makeup with y'all and like properly chat, because I know I haven't been doing videos properly recently. Yeah, I think that's all the intro I need, so I'm gonna just get started. First of all, can we talk about my shirt real quick? Because like it is like this cute little like turtleneck shirt and I love this print, and I got it from Goodwill for $4 when Mom and I went small business Saturday shopping. Even though this isn't a small business, it was Goodwill. We just wanted to go to a thrift store. Let me tell you about what happened earlier that day. So I know I promised a vlog about that, but what happened earlier kind of prevented me from doing that because I was mildly concerned for my health. So I am a vegetarian and have been for about 10 years. And so Mom and I wanted to go thrift shopping that Saturday. I had planned on vlogging it, but then ended up not. So we went out for lunch. We went to like this cute little diner in our town, and it's like, oh great, they have omelets. So I went and I ordered an omelet, and like for protein they had veggie sausage, which I got really excited about because especially since I was down in Virginia in the South, I have trouble finding a lot of vegetarian options at restaurants when I go out. So it's like, oh yes, finally something that'll cater to me, right? Well, first time my omelet comes out, and I also got some like really good potatoes with it. If you don't like potatoes, you're weird. Potatoes are so good. So I got like potatoes and toast and this really good cappuccino, right? And so I had the omelet and I got it with like veggie sausage and peppers and onions. So I was very careful in ordering it to make sure my stomach wouldn't hurt. And the first time it comes out, that's because there's going to be a second time. Fair warning. It comes out and I'm eating it and I'm like, this is really good. But there's something in it, like the meat product or the meat or the protein or whatever doesn't look like veggie sausage. Like it tastes fine, but it doesn't look like veggie sausage. And I'm always very careful because sometimes, you know, like veggie meat substitutes aren't what they used to be. So they're actually like really good and like don't suck. I fully believe that like veggie products will like sometimes taste as good as the real stuff. Like this is pretty good, but this stuff doesn't exactly look like veggie sausage in it. And so Mom, who used to be a vegetarian for like 20 years, also investigates. She's like, yeah, that doesn't look like veggie sausage. That actually kind of looks like ham. So we call the waiter over, and I'd had about 3 bites. And he was like, oh crap, yeah, there was someone else who had ordered basically the exact same omelet that I had, but with ham instead of veggie sausage, so they must have gotten the order mixed up. That's fine. I've had like 2-3 bites, whatever. Just like send it back, let me eat the potatoes. Well, it comes back out the second time and I'm eating it, and like the pieces of protein look about the same. And we go back out and check. And I'm kind of embarrassed at this point because I hate being that vegetarian, you know, who's like obnoxious, but I also, you know, like not being sick. We call the waiter back over and he's like, oh, like I think this is the veggie sausage, but we're not entirely sure, so let me call the like chef over and he can investigate. I'm like, yes, please and thank you, and I'm sorry because I don't want to be that person. This sprout looks really good. This sprout is not, whatever. And so the chef comes over and he's like, oh crap, I accidentally made the wrong order twice. So I've had like more meat in that sitting accidentally. Obviously. I had more meat in that sitting accidentally than I have in like the last 10 years. So that was my morning, and they were really apologetic about it. They were like, do you want us to like make you something else? Here's like, you don't have to pay for this, anything like that. And we're like, no, because we know you're in a lunch rush. This is an easy thing to happen. You know, like I'm not mad at them. It was just like, what the heck. Fortunately, I didn't get like as sick as anticipated. That was why I didn't vlog any thrifting that day, because I didn't want to like have to drop everything. Yeah, that was an experience. That was my Saturday after Thanksgiving experience. Hope you enjoyed that. Any other vegetarians can relate. The other story I have is about my haircut. So I think I alluded to this in my last thrift haul, but when I originally got my hair done, it did not look as cute as it did this time. If you've been on my Instagram stories in any way, you might have seen the original results of my haircut, and holy crap. So that was a day. So I went, this was like the Monday before Thanksgiving because I wouldn't really have time to, over Thanksgiving, I was going to consider going to my normal person in Virginia. I love you, Caitlin, I miss you. But I wouldn't really have the time since I was like home for a very, very short amount of time. So I was like, okay, you know what? Ulta has a salon. I know some people who work in various Ulta salons. Not any near me, but you know, it's like, I'll give it a shot, whatever. So I book an appointment with a hairdresser that Monday for Thanksgiving, and I go with like the least expensive option and like I get a discount and everything just because I want Ulta points, but I also want to save money. My partner Case comes with me. I go in and I show them like a picture of like a bob about like maybe a little bit shorter than this. My hair's grown since I've gotten it done. That has a little bit more texture and like shorter bangs. I didn't expect it to be like perfectly like that, but I would like it to be. And so like things are going well. Like I can tell we're not entirely on the same page as to what we want my hair to look like, but I figure I gave like simple enough instructions that it shouldn't be like that big of a thing. Right? And so she cuts it in, it's looking pretty good. Okay, I might like cut my own bangs a little bit shorter just because I know that a lot of hairdressers are hesitant to cut my bangs as short as I want them because I love like baby bangs and whatever. I need to take care of that soon. You know, overall it was going pretty well until she started to style my hair. Now I couldn't tell what was going on because she had turned me away from the mirror. And the one thing that I have about my hair is really thick and really wavy. So round brushing my hair while blow drying it, I never blow dry my hair. Just like I'll blow dry it to a certain point, but I won't blow dry it like all the way just because I look like an electrocuted Furby if I do. If you get that reference, we can be best friends. So I could kind of tell that that wasn't going to go well. Like the only person I trust to blow dry my hair is my hairdresser who lives in Virginia, 8 hours away, because she can do it right and she doesn't make my hair look super like floofy and blown out. Blowouts are not friendly for my hair. What I suspect that she's doing, but I can't tell because I can't see in the mirror. She like kept telling me to like put my hands down, don't worry about it, don't fool with my hair, just keep my hands under the covers, whatever. I couldn't quite tell what she was doing, so I was getting a little nervous at that point, but I figure, you know, most like hair stuff can be fixed pretty well. It's just hair. If it's not perfect, you know, I can fix it. What I suspect that she's doing is she's going in with like a round brush, you know, doing the thing where you blow dry and round brush. So after all of that is happening, she finally turns me around. And I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen right now, but I looked like an entire mushroom. I looked so bad, and I'm like not an assertive person when it comes to strangers. Like if it's someone I know, I'm more than willing to just like say like, hey, I am not happy with how this turned out, you know, because like I have that personal relationship established with someone, but if it's someone I don't know, I'm not willing to say anything. So I was just like, oh yeah, this looks really good. Petting down my hair like this, hoping to God that it like straightens out. Because I think a lot of hairdressers who don't know me very well think that I want my hair to like not have my natural wave in it, but I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to hairstyling. So I don't want anything that will require like a lot of straightening or whatever. And so I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And I wait in line to like go pay for it and all of that and like whatever. And so I get home, I look at Case and I'm like, is this as bad as I think it is? And they're like, you don't look bad, but it really doesn't look like you. And I'm like, yeah, I think this constitutes me looking bad. I go and I call my mom because like she helps me like do my bangs sometimes when I go home, and I was about to see her in a couple days. So I asked her like, okay, how well do you think you can fix a haircut? And she was like, send me a picture of what you want. I'll see if I can do something. If not, we can like schedule you like an emergency hair appointment or something. So I go home and like I get in the shower and like I dye my hair and everything. So fortunately the hair dye and the me styling it fixed it, but I was like so freaked out. So I think she did a good job cutting it, but that hairstyle was just so awful, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back there. So like I think I would go back there, but I would pick a different person to do my hair. I think the cut looks great. I like that a lot, but the styling was just oh so very bad. My other major story that has happened in my life since I have last properly done a get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed the drama of my hair and my dietary restrictions. It's great. I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick because I can't talk and do eyeliner at the same time, but I feel like this look really needs eyeliner. Okay, there we go. By the way, I forgot to mention that picture that I took of my hair when it was looking really bad, the hairdresser had said like, you know, the volume will go down like by the time you leave the store. definitely hadn't. That picture was taken about an hour after I had gotten it done, and the volume had definitely not gone down at all. So I'm glad I could just wash it out and like not have to deal with that, and I'm really happy with how it looks now. But that was an experience. Right now I am in the midst of final season, and so I am using video making as an excuse to procrastinate, you know, like you do. I have 3 papers, a journal to finish, and an extra credit assignment, so like it's not too bad. I know what I'm doing for everything. It's a lot, and I would like, what I've discovered is like, even though some of my professors have given me dates that'll be kind of like due dates after I go home, which is really nice because I like having that extra time. I'm not gonna take it, I'm gonna like try and finish it before I go home for the holidays. I feel like after I go home my productivity just kind of like plummets, so I'd rather get that done and not have to worry about it. Y'all saw the whole Too Faced Jared Blondino Rich Lives Matter thing. I'm like really disappointed, like not surprised, but I'm disappointed. And like, I know in my last video I said that I didn't really care about like getting a new bronzer, yet here I am just because my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, here it is. I've had this for like almost 3 years, and between like how old it is, it's looking kind of gross. You can like see the little like things. My nails are also looking kind of gross, but like this is like not unsanitary, it's just I've been busy. But you can see like how gross this is beginning to look, and I'm also really surprised that I haven't like hit pan on this. This must be like really deep. Actually, let me do a thing because I'm not going to be using this anymore, so why not like destroy it? This is probably going to like hurt some of you, but I don't care. This is so old that it's probably causing like much of the acne on my face. I still had like a lot to go for pan. Like that's really deep. I just like carved out a little bit for the sake of science. I just wanted to know because I'm probably not going to use that anymore because in retrospect it really doesn't look sanitary. But so I got this NYX matte bronzer today in the shade medium, which I think is pretty comparable to this. This one looks slightly more orangey than the Too Faced one, but I don't think it's going to be like that much a difference. I do have one from Milani that's like their baked bronzer, but that's a little bit more glowy and I prefer a matte bronzer. So I decided to pick that up. Ooh, hello pigmentation that I didn't know was there. I think it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but like it's cute. Okay. My cheeks are like really warm right now, but I don't hate it because I think with the rest of this look it looks really like cute. I feel bad because I like got a bunch of Too Faced stuff this year because I was like, ooh, they're finally coming back and making products that I'm actually interested in, and then they went and had to do that. So I'm disappointed because like right now I'm using their multi-use comforting concealer, like they're Born This Way. So like I'm gonna finish this one up, and I got their like Blushing Berries palette, whatever their Tutti Frutti palette was, and I freaking love that. Much like all of my Kat Von D products, that's not something I'm really gonna use a whole lot on camera now. So that's fun, that's great. Can brands just like shut up and like at least like get better PR people to like at least advise them on their social media? If they're gonna be that way, then like don't post it on their page. At this point I'm just hoping and praying Anastasia Beverly Hills doesn't do any shit. I hope they're not out there plotting something, because if I lost them too, I'm more than willing to like not buy from brands whose owners I know like are not okay. Like that doesn't bother me, because to me keeping what I view as kind of like my moral standard is a lot more important to me than makeup. And there are many brands that at the very least, even if we don't see like the owner or the face of the company, just don't do that. And even if like they might be doing something that we don't know about, it's still like, still can't see like the idea of, you know, actively supporting someone who you know is doing something, you know? Does that make sense? So I hope Anastasia Beverly Hills doesn't like scrub, because that would make me sad. But you know what? That's why we have indie brands. That's why I'm trying out a bunch of indie brands, because usually they're a lot less crappy than their high-end counterparts. So I picked up 2 lippies today, but I know which one I want to use. This one I'm not going to use, but I'm really excited about it. It's a NYX Powder Puff Lippy in Quad Goals. I picked this up because of like Goth Fruit's written that guy, the Rinfluence is real. I would like to buy like everything he recommends because he is incredibly cool, and if you're not watching him, what are you doing? But I picked up what appears to be a lip gloss type product, and if you know me, you know that I'm not a super lip gloss person, but I think I might have found one that I might actually enjoy. So my lips have been super dry since like Thanksgiving because I keep on forgetting to buy lip balm. I finally did today. I got the NYX Lip Tease lip lacquer in Camel, which I think will look super cute with this whole like warm tone look I have going on. So like I'm gonna try this, and it looks to be like a liquid lipstick but with some shine to it, and I think I can get behind that for the winter months. So like we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm not gonna talk while applying lip product though. Look at this applicator. Like I just have to pause my lipstick application to just like show this, because that's what I kind of like it. Yeah, I like this. I'm having trouble like getting my lips to be symmetrical, but that's a struggle that I always have. If you have any tips for that, let me know. I think my hands are just so shaky that anything that actually has to be precise, it just like doesn't do it for me. This feels a little thick on my lips, but I don't mind it. Dinner tonight is gonna be interesting. Let me spritz my face, do the Beauty Guru all-nighter setting spray thing. Okay, so that is it for this Get Ready With Me. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you on my next one. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!